The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to the crowd, "They will seize and persecute you. They will hand you over to the synagogues and to prisons, and they will have you led before kings and governors because of my name. It will lead to your giving testimony. Remember, you are not to prepare your defense beforehand, for I myself shall give you a wisdom in speaking, that all your adversaries will be powerless to resist or refute. You will even be handed over by parents, brothers, relatives, and friends, and they will put some of you to death. You will be hated by all because of my name, but not a hair on your head will be destroyed. By your perseverance, you will secure your lives." The Gospel of the Lord. A very somber and sobering gospel, isn't it? And this Jesus is foreseeing the future. He's foreseeing the persecution of the church. He's told us over and over that basically, as he is treated, so his followers will be treated. That is a theme, if you will, in the gospel. And, I don't mean to make a joke out of a very difficult gospel, but at the same time, it does kind of play into, I like to say, as a way of getting your attention, there he is again, handing out cupcakes and balloons and telling everybody you're okay and I'm okay and it's going to be okay, right? See, that's not Jesus. That's a caricature of Jesus. Jesus is very, he's very aware of just how corrupted human nature is and can be by sin. And he's not fooled. He's not deceived. He is calling us to be aware. I think a lot about the state of the church and our voice in public. And I think we should be being persecuted more than we're being persecuted. I think that we have a lot to say, a tremendous amount to say about marriage, about sexuality, about abortion, about some of the medical practices that are becoming very common. But, there is a tendency to not follow Christ down the path of persecution. It's not pastoral. It might sound mean. We prefer our cupcakes and our balloons. And my brothers and sisters, we must understand the teachings of the Catholic Church about controversial issues. We must be able to stand up on the side of Christ, who was crucified, on the side of John the Baptist, who had his head chopped off, on the side of Blessed Miguel Pro, who was dragged before a firing squad, on the side of the Vietnamese martyrs. And so, my brothers and sisters, let's pray again this day for our leaders, for our Pope, our bishops, our Catholic politicians, for ourselves, that we be authentically faithful in holding up, living, proclaiming the fullness of the faith, even when there might be some persecution that comes along with it. Jesus said, "They will seize and persecute you." Jesus said, "By your perseverance, you will secure your lives." May we persevere in the authentic faith, the saving faith of Jesus Christ.